Hello Capricorn, I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and I'm here today with your What's the Tea Tarot reading for the week of June 2nd, 2024. Before I start this reading, I would like to thank you for helping me to reach 1,000 subscribers. I know in the world of YouTube that doesn't sound like a lot, but for me it was a personal goal I set to reach by my birthday on June 3rd, and thanks to your help I was able to do that. Clearly, the almost 500 videos I have posted in that 2-month time have resonated with you, and you have responded very kindly by subscribing to my channel, and for that I'd like to thank you very, very much. For those of you who have not subscribed, I do encourage you to do so at this time in order to help grow the collective message. This week's reading will encompass me drawing cards as usual for you from the What's the Tea Oracle deck. For this week, I want to spice things up just a little bit and draw a card from the Heart's Hidden Secrets Oracle deck. This deck is one that I've been working with for the past couple of weeks. It has a lot of great energy to it, and it complements the What's the Tea Oracle deck very well. In fact, I love it so much, I may start doing a separate weekly or bi-monthly read for you using just this deck. Please remember, this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it's quite possible that not every message that comes through today will resonate with you. And if that happens, it's okay. It just means the message is meant for another Capricorn. So take what resonates. If the message doesn't fit, please don't force it. My hope, though, is that we can hop onto your timeline and give you some insight for the week ahead. So with all that said, let's begin. Tapping into now the Capricorn collective, please, for the week of June 2nd, 2024. What do they not see coming? What do they need to know about? And what do they need to prepare for Capricorn? Thank you. Looks like you have a bonus card this week, Cappy. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Your bonus card, bankrupt. You could be feeling a loss this week, whether emotionally, financially, spiritually, maybe even physically. Your 3 cards, dust it off. Something is occurring in your life. I always look at the dusted off card as maybe like a minor tower moment, and source, divine, God, whatever you want to call it, is asking you to just kind of dust it off, let it go. Next we have marrying for money. You or another individual could be involved in a situation, relationship, in your professional, personal, or romantic life that solely for financial or resourceful purposes, meaning someone is engaged in an activity, relationship, etc., not for love of doing the job or being with the person, but simply for what they can gain out of it. This is a very egoic card for me, so could be you or someone close in your energy. And then love on the brain. There you are, dreaming, fantasizing, being nostalgic about a current lover or a former lover. Bottom of tarot, I always say our message is what you don't see coming. Bottom of this deck are issues you may have to contend with this week, but to a lesser degree than the cards on the table. Threatening. There's an individual here this week that is bothered by you. They could be threatening you, intimidated by you, intimidated by your next steps. So just be mindful of that. This could also be an individual who's trying to intimidate you into doing something they want from you. Next card we have always partying. Want to be careful of any celebratory things when I see this, going out too much, over drinking, stuff like that. And then bad karma. If that's you, Cappy, you want to put a cap on it. Try to not do or say anything that'll generate bad karma for you. But often I see this card as an individual close in your energy. Either they're creating bad karma for themselves, or you are being given the divine gift of seeing karma play out for someone. So just be mindful of that. Let's see what Heart's Hidden Secrets has for you for the Capricorn collective. One card, please, for this week. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. We have elusive. Yeah, there's a dishonest person here. Dishonest, deceptive, trickery. This very well could be a person that is trying to intimidate or threaten you to do something. Just be very mindful of that. We'll definitely see what tarot has. Bottom of the deck, confessions. Someone could be sending you a message, some type of correspondence. Some of you are receiving a letter. But there's definitely some type of communication this week where an individual is coming clean about something, or the veil that once existed regarding a particular situation or relationship is coming off. Finality. Something is coming to a close this week for you. A farewell, a leaving behind, a closure of a cycle of your life in order for a new, beautiful cycle to emerge. For some of you, you're closing out a cycle which you may have thought was wonderful, but was actually you having to pay off your bad karma with that bad karma card under there. And now that Wheel of Fortune card, if you will, gets to turn in the positive direction, now generating good karma for you. It's almost like the bad karma slate has been wiped clean for you. Breaking point. There's a limit, final straw. You could be under pressure this week, Capricorn, feeling very overwhelmed about something that is coming to a close in your life. Let's see what Tarot has for you. Please clarify bankrupt. Clarify bankrupt, please. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Someone's losing something this week. The Moon card, something you don't see coming. This is something you don't see coming. Or something you have a lot of fear and anxiety about losing. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Further clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Dust it off. Tell me what dust it off is for. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Dust it off, clarified by the Emperor. Why the Emperor here for dust it off? One more. I want to take a look at that card that almost flipped. The King of Wands. Okay, we'll see if that comes out again. Why the Emperor here for dust it off? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Emperor, clarified by the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Capricorn, what's happening? Your 2-week read for June looks so amazing. Marrying for money. Tell me more about this. Marrying for money. Marrying for resources. Tell me more about this card. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Death card. I almost want to scrap the reading at this point, but I'm not going to, because clearly this is a very loud message for the collective. So I'm going to keep going. Hang in there with me. We'll make sense of all of this in a few minutes. Death. Why is death here for marrying for money? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Death card clarified by Three of Pentacles and Judgment. Some of you losing a job this week? Let me keep going. Love on the brain. Tell me more about love on the brain. This could also be being nostalgic about good days gone by, happy memories. Doesn't necessarily have to be love related, although it very well could be. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Love on the brain clarified by Page of Swords. Why the Page of Swords? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Page of Swords clarified by Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Didn't I just say the Wheel of Fortune in my little intro spiel there? Elusive. Tell me more about elusive. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Elusive. Clarified by the High Priestess. You knew this. You knew this was coming. You didn't want to admit it. You knew this. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. High Priestess clarified by, wow, the World and the King of Pentacles. Have a Queen and King of Pentacles here. Knight of Swords, the Justice card, the Four of Cups. Okay, Seven of Swords there. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to read this a couple different ways because not everyone tunes in for love and romance, and not everyone tunes in for career and finance. So I'm going to give you a little bit of everything because I have a lot of downloads coming, if you will, a lot of messages being received right now, which I'm trying to decipher. It's the equivalent of listening to like 10 conversations at once and trying to pay attention to all of them. I'm going to start off with career and finance. Some of you very well could be at a job where you are in a position of power. Take career and finance how you will. Some of you actually have this job as a 9-to-5. It's your main source of income. For others of you, it's maybe a community group or something like that that you work with others in an effort to collaborate and help your community. So take it how it resonates for you. Some of you are like maybe retired, but you're part of a community group. Some of you are in your 30s and, getting ahead, so to speak, in your careers. I believe that you are at this job for the money. There are no cups on the table. So it's not a job you necessarily love to do, but it's a job you like to do. It enables you to learn more. You feel like it allows you to be your authentic self. There's victory in having this job. You feel accomplished by having this job. Something is going on with this job or this position or whatever this is. You've been really up in your head about it. Nightmares. Some of you could have trouble sleeping, maybe even for like the last 9 weeks here with the 9 of Swords. Some intense anxiety. There's an individual that's either part of this job, this collaborative group you're in, this community group, whatever it is, this group of people that you work with. There's an individual there, possibly a Taurus, Virgo, or other Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Trying to see what other signs I have here. Cancer and Scorpio again. I'm sorry, and Pisces. So really heavy on the earth, but tremendously heavy on the water signs. But take those signs how they resonate. You've had a lot of conflict with this individual. Like a lot. Conflict, up all night. 7 of Swords. This person has been deceptive, trickery. They're dishonest. You might find them to be morally bankrupt. This person can come across as a bully. This person may have a drinking problem. This person may be, you may see them as a karmic in your life, meaning not a good person, like an individual that you have to deal with, but it's like you're learning hard lessons from them. I think you find this person, I just heard the word distasteful. Please cross-watch or don't get mad at me. You find this person to be distasteful in how they conduct themselves. I don't know why, but I get the overwhelming sense that some of you are losing something to this person. There's like a judgment call being made. You could be losing your job or your position this week because of this person. I don't really know where this is going. I have to be quite honest with you. There's a job you have or a position you have that you don't really love, you like, but you collaborate well with the people. It's very victorious. You've learned a lot through it, but it's coming to an end. It's coming to an end because someone within that collaborative circle has been dishonest, deceptive, morally bankrupt. I almost feel as if you're either like losing your position or you're losing your job this week. Some of you flat out quitting, walking out of the job or again, whatever collaborative group this is. So some of you willingly leaving it, some of you forcefully leaving it. It's something that you felt was coming. If you really paid attention to your gut, the High Priestess, you knew, but you didn't want to believe. You didn't want to believe that it could happen. It's happening. It's happening this week. It's going to leave you feeling very anxious and insecure. Unfortunately for now, this person, I want to say, wins the battle, doesn't win the war. I do see you charging forward, trying to communicate something. As soon as this happens, maybe try to get your side out, try to save your job. There's definitely a very strong opinionated movement by you, action-orientated movement by you to try to get justice in this situation, but justice falls on deaf ears. It's not accepted. Four of Cups. It's almost like you try to regain your footing here to no avail. This chapter is closing out for you, whatever this is. Death card to Judgment to Wheel of Fortune to the World card. It's done. Let me see how far in. This is a heavy read, Capricorn. Let me see how far in do we have the Fool card. We have the Magician. You bounce back quickly from this, quicker than you realize. I want to say within 4 weeks. 4 weeks of healing. 4 of Cups. For me, cups are weeks. Cups are months or spring. We're technically still in spring, right? If you're in the Northern Hemisphere. Summer doesn't kick off till, what is it, June 20th, June 21st, something like that. So during the course of spring, so that would mean over the next 2 to 3 weeks, I do see you recovering from whatever loss this is. There is an emotional, cups are emotions. So you do have an emotional recovery, but I think for the next 2 to 3 weeks, you're a little in the dumps about losing whatever this is. Could be losing a job opportunity to someone else, something like that. Something is being taken from you by an adversary. I'll leave it that way. That person doesn't really want to do your job because they love it. They want to do it for egoic purposes. Bad karma, threatening, marrying for money, marrying for resources, wanting fame, fortune for egoic reasons. And this person was morally bankrupt and very dishonest and deceptive as a means to take this from you. I do see you bouncing back 2 to 3 weeks, emotionally bouncing back. You come up with a new idea, or someone approaches you with a new idea. Knight of Pentacles. This is a very solid offer for you how to move forward. Could be a different career path, could be how to get your job back, but this ignites something in you. So just be mindful, 2 to 3 weeks, you're emotionally recovering. Someone comes along with an offer. Hey, this could really pan out for you a year from now. Here's a new approach, or here's something new to help you. We have to be efficient, routine, conservative, methodical, but we can get it done. You're all on board. All on board. The Magician. The Magician is, for me, the alchemist of tarot. This individual has all the aces. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. They have all the resources, tools, power, knowledge required in order to manifest and create the life they want. So I see you being in an emotional slump for a couple of weeks. Some type of offer comes across to you, or an idea comes across to you, and you're like, yes, I can do that. I'm going to move in a 7 of Swords, very stealth and strategic like way. I'm going to be very passionate and dedicated to getting this done. I will be victorious. I almost feel like some of you are plotting revenge. Plotting revenge, plotting to take your job back, plotting to get your situation back, plotting to clear your good name. That's what I just heard. Plotting to clear your good name. It's almost like stabbing someone else in the back. Be very careful with that. Do not generate bad karma for yourselves in an effort to be victorious, in an effort to reclaim what was yours. You're going to sit on this for a minute. You're going to try to see it from all angles. You're extremely stealth-like. And then, boom, you're off to the races. This is Cancerian season. The Chariot is ruled by Cancer. So by the middle of, end of June to like the middle of July, something sparks in you and you are full steam ahead on the go. Look at that. Like immediately as you do that, you start investing in whatever this new idea is. New business opportunity, how to get your old job back, how to get back that person. Please be careful with that. Don't spark any bad karma for yourself. But boy, you're on the go. Whole new leap of faith with that Fool card. I like it because the Fool card, you know, World, Wheel of Fortune, these cards all precede the Fool card, meaning something has to come to an end in order for you to take a risk on an entirely new beginning. And I think what you do is something is solo here. You might have to go this alone. 9 of Pentacles. If you're not going it alone, you're keeping it to yourself right now. Whatever this new plan is of yours, you are not telling a lot of people. The 9 of Pentacles card is one of 2 singular cards in tarot. This is someone who's very comfortable, very happy, but this is someone who can fulfill their own wishes. And I believe this is you. Once you take that leap of faith with this new idea you have, you go it alone. You don't let anyone in. Boy, yes, you are making a choice. Making a choice, going to take you a lot of strength. Look, you're beating whatever this devil is. Could be another Capricorn. Someone you've known for a long time. This is someone you've known for a long time that's was dishonest and I almost want to say like tricked you, because that card says trickery. Deceived you, tricked you, took something away from you. I do see you regaining your footing. You come up with an idea, or someone presents you with an idea and offer within springtime, 2 to 3 weeks if you're in the northern springtime if you're in the northern hemisphere, but regardless of where you are in the world, 2 to 3 weeks, and then you are off to the races on this idea by Leo season. That would be mid-July, end of July till mid-August. You're fast track to victory. So I don't know what this means for you. Take it all how it resonates. But that's what I have for you, Capricorn, in regards to career and finance. In terms of love, not a lot of love here on the table, I'll be honest with you. There is an ace of, yes, I guess you very well could say it's an Ace of Cups that the Queen of Cups holds. This is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I almost want to say in terms of love, there is something going on with because I have a pair here. Now, the Queen and King of Pentacles for me as a tarot reader are two individuals who come together to build generational wealth. This is the power couple of tarot. Maybe not a lot of sexual passion here. Maybe they're not very lovey-dovey with one another. They're not very emotional people, right? Maybe they're not business owners or entrepreneurs, right? It's not a king or queen of wands. They don't maybe communicate very much with one another. They're not a king or queen of swords. They're not very emotional. They're not king or queen of cups. They are king and queen of pentacles. This is usually very traditional based, earth based, very rooted, grounded individuals who come together as for lifetime partnership, basically to build an empire together. It's quite possible that there is something going on with this Queen of Pentacles that the King of Pentacles is not aware of. The Queen of Pentacles could be having some financial issues, so that very well could be you, Capricorn. If you are a feminine, you are having some financial issues that's causing you some fear and anxiety. You have some internal conflict on how to deal with this. Your counterpart, the King of Pentacles, regardless of their astrological sign, they're not aware of this. They're not aware of your financial loss or your impending financial loss. You're trying to become the emperor of your finances. You're trying to get a hold of them. But I do see you getting to a point where you can't do it alone anymore. It becomes too psychologically taxing for you to handle this. And I do believe you put an end, death card to the Nine of Swords, you put an end to this negative thinking, and you do decide to rebirth your finances by collaborating with your counterpart. I think there's a message you receive, Page of Swords, small message you may receive about some past due bill or overdue or something like that. And it could be like almost like an threatening or intimidating letter, like you're about to go bankrupt, or your credit card account is about to be canceled, or your financial bank account maybe is about to be frozen, or maybe you bounce a check and now you're in the negative, something like that. Like a small communication, like a notification on your phone from your bank app, let's say, or a letter in the mail about this past due bill. You do end up having a very open and honest conversation with your counterpart, Ace of Swords. And I do see the two of you working together to close out the cycle of the bad financial decisions, kind of like work together to clean it up. What you don't know is that while you have been elusive and dishonest about your spending habits, your counterpart has known it the entire time. High Priestess to the King of Pentacles. Your masculine has known this the entire time. They just haven't said anything. They had, I almost want to say, they were waiting. They knew part of the story. They were waiting for you to complete the story with the World card and come forward and tell them the truth. And I do believe for those of you where this story is resonating, you will come out eventually by the end of the week and tell your counterpart about these financial issues. Now, your counterpart, what you don't see, is going to be very possibly argumentative, very opinionated. This maybe is not the first time that you've had this financial issue and they've had to quote unquote bail you out. But I do see justice prevailing here. The only issue that I see with all of this is your counterpart offers to help you with the finances, but it's almost like a strings attached type of thing. I almost want to say like they, because you're confessing this, but I feel like there's a finality, there's a breaking point for your person. I think they're putting like terms and conditions on helping to bail you out, and therefore you may not want to accept their offer to help you. It could be something like, okay, I'm going to help you pay off your debt this last time, but then I'm cutting up all your credit cards, or you can't have any. We're not just cutting them up, we're completely closing the accounts. Something like that. And you're like, okay, I don't know if I want to accept that offer. and you kind of leave it lingering there, at least for the next couple of weeks for spring. Remember, cups are spring to me. So at least for the next couple of weeks, you're going to leave that offer hanging in the air because you're not sure if you want to accept it under those terms. For others of you, where it could be a third-party situation, I know not everyone is in a third-party situation, but for those of you in a third-party situation, I have one masculine on the table here. Actually, yes, I have a masculine here, and I have two females. I have a Queen of Cups, and I have a Queen of Pentacles, and I have a King of Pentacles. So, as a reader, it appears to me King of Pentacles is married to the Queen of Pentacles. That would be you, Capricorn. For some of you, your person has another person. I don't believe you know this. This is the Moon card. This is, you could have some intuition telling you that there's something going on. There's something dishonest or deceptive about this. I believe this is the week you find out. This could be someone that they work with, Three of Pentacles, or someone they know through some community activity, group thing that they do. You may find this person to be morally bankrupt when you find this out. Yes, some of you, unfortunately, are finding out about an affair, that your person is having an affair. And not only are they having an affair, they also want a divorce. Some of you will be told that. And you've suspected this. You've suspected this for quite some time. Your person's going to come across very cold. For those of you that you're on the receiving end of this, very cold in saying that they've only stayed for financial reasons. This person could be much older in their years with the Emperor card there, or significantly older than you are. But this person appears to be coming clean this week. I almost think like they're forced to, because you receive some sort of communication. You come across, you're either spying and you find something because you feel that you've been stuck in a web, or there's been some dishonesty here. Your person's story is not checking out this week, and you do get the clarity. For some of you, you confront them and you ask for a divorce. For others of you, your person is coming to you and saying they have someone else, or you confront them on it and they finally admit it. Ace of Swords, Ace of Truths, they admit it. And in that respect, it looks like the two of you will be moving forward towards divorce. For others of you, you are dating this King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is married to someone else. And in that respect, if you are the third party, if you are the mistress, let's say, regardless of your gender, right? I'll use mistress because that denotes third party. If you're the unmarried party of this triangle, you very well could receive word this week that your person is leaving their spouse for you. They might tell you it's going to take up to 3 years. 3 of Pentacles, Pentacles from your years. They might tell you it could take up to 3 years to divorce this person, but they now have the clarity. They want victory with you. They felt that meeting you was a destined turning point in their life, and they want to start a whole new chapter with you. For some of you, they will want to plan some kind of trip where the two of you can get away and they can really talk about this. Some of you have been waiting a long time to hear this. You may feel that this person's trying to trick you or trap you in a third-party situation. I think this person, being the King of Pentacles, is now resonating as a divine masculine, as the Emperor. Could be an Aries you're dealing with, doesn't have to be. But this person is now ready for full-time commitment with you. They might even admit to you that they've only stayed in their marriage for financial reasons. In that respect, their counterpart whom they're leaving, it will be catching wind of this. If she doesn't know about you, they'll know about you by the end of the week. I would prepare to receive communications that are quite threatening and intimidating, kind of like back off of my man or back off of my woman. This could get very heated. 5 of Swords, threatening card, the elusive, this deceptive card here. This person, are they heartbroken? Absolutely. But when they hear this news or find out about you, I almost want to say they can very quickly come after you in order to get justice. I would be very careful with your privacy settings on your social networks, and also with wherever you are. Like, I would be careful of your whereabouts. You may not really know what this person looks like, and I say that because when the cards came out, the moon card shadowed one of the queens. It's almost like she's hiding, so you may not even know exactly what this person looks like, or they could change their appearance when spying on you. So lots of different messages there this week for you, but definitely for some of you, a majority of the collective, there's something closing out in your life, so an entirely new cycle begins. Hang in there, my friends. Things do get better. By Cancerian and Leo season, it looks like you're back on your winning game with whatever this is. Continue to smile, Capricorn. Remain the patient, ambitious, and practical sign that you are. And at the end of the day, remember to dust it off. That's my message for you this week, Capricorn. If you like this message, if it resonated with you, or you want to claim part or all of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.